Hermine lashing the southeast. Winds over 80 miles per hour, storm surge reaching up to 6 feet. Hermine is the first hurricane in more than a decade to rock the Sunshine State. 7 hours before landfall, the streets of St. Mark's literally becoming the river.
The fish. There's a fish in the street.
Please protect your property and evacuate immediately.
This morning, there is a trail of damage. Homes shredded, hundreds of thousands without power, and entire towns underwater.
Birdsville races are Australia's desert championships. Held outback in the middle of the continent, most Septembers it's so dry here that the horses are all but hidden in clouds of dust. But this year was different. Rain has returned across big areas of the states of Queensland and New South Wales. In some places this June was the wettest since the late 1800s.
At least 9 people have died and 2 were missing after intense rains triggered a mudslide near Guatemala City. Local residents helped rescuers clean up the debris. The rainfall caused flooding and mudslides across the Central American nation.
A 5.6 magnitude earthquake has rattled the Midwest. Officials say the epicenter was in Pawnee, Oklahoma, but that the quake was felt across the Great Plains from Nebraska to North Texas.
Earthquakes are becoming much more common across Oklahoma over the last 5 to 6 years. Recently, we have seen 3. Say in the last 7 years, this would be the 3rd that is over a 5.0 earthquake.
Thunderstorms have brought the UK's summer heatwave to a dramatic end. Rain hammered parts of southern England throughout the night. Many people woke up to chaos. In Watford, a landslide derailed a train.
A rare tropical storm surprised millions in the southeastern United States. Tropical Storm Julia unexpectedly formed last night just off the Florida coast. It pounded areas around Jacksonville with heavy rain and winds. Some areas, in fact, could see up to a half a foot of rain.
It is rare for a tropical storm to form over land. The National Hurricane Center says it's never happened over the state of Florida until now. Tropical Storm Julia.
by the thousands dead fish floating in the water along Hingham Harbor as far as the eye could see.
I started noticing all these dead fish, and I've lived here 15 years and I've never seen that. And I look around and I notice there are thousands of dead fish.
4 fish kills reported this week in the Bay State.
Several rivers in both Iowa and Wisconsin are in major flood stages because of heavy rainfall in that region.
Several rivers rising dangerously high in Iowa. Cedar Rapids bracing for what could be one of the worst floods in its history. Farther north in Cedar Falls, 3 days of destructive flooding already, with water critically high. The governor of Iowa issuing a state of emergency for at least 13 counties in the state.
Lights, camera, action, up and down the Queensland coast.
Our whole house shook.
Every man and his dog felt, heard or saw something.
Extremely bright, and then it turned back and it just had a big white flash.
I heard noise about like 2 minutes after.
What sort of noise?
Just like a massive loud boom.
Sulcer has lived in Harnett County since 1968.
I've never seen it this way before. No, sir, I haven't.
A state of emergency in Cumberland, North Carolina. Flash flooding tearing through streets, leaving gaping holes. 10 inches of rain falling in 24 hours.
The entire state of South Australia is tonight without power after a devastating and severe storm front.
Experts are calling this a cyclone-strength weather system. This is extraordinary and unprecedented. The entire state of South Australia has lost power. Buildings have been plunged into darkness. People are trying to make their way home. There are no lights anywhere throughout South Australia.